Exactly what happened. You know, we had a few storms that rolled through the area, but didn't really want to materialize maybe the way that some of us expected. So that's at least a positive sign. I know others north and in central Illinois would beg to differ, right? There was a little bit more of an issue there as we had more storms that kind of worked their way through the area. And right now, what we're going to see is much more quiet conditions here outside. And over the course of the next few days, we're really going to see things that are much more quiet here from a standpoint of exactly what's going on right now. As we look at the airport, one thing I can tell by looking at some of the cameras around, there's a little bit of fog. I don't have that problem at the airport per se, but it's one of the things that we're looking at here, at least at the moment here. From a standpoint of exactly what's going on from a radar standpoint, this is where we saw this big wide area of storms that developed and materialized more into central Missouri. And now we're starting to see more of this here over the course of the next several hours where, you know, a lot of this is really settling in and actually going to be much cooler today in that regard. So at least a positive sign for us now at the moment as we zoom into a few of these spots at right now. I think things are okay. And that's one of the things that we're going to monitor here over the course of the next few hours. You see this light band of showers, not much in the way of a problem. That's starting off in far northern Missouri. That's where I want to drag a few of these lighter showers that are still kind of hanging around here. Far northern Missouri, they're going to drag a few of these light showers. More of them seem to be a problem, at least in terms of instability to the south. And we'll show you why in just a second. But you can see the showers that are moving in that west to east direction along that front continue with some pretty good lightning here. South of Fredericktown on 67. The very southern edges of our viewing area, but a lot of lightning because the instability still exists there. But now we're looking at a nice sunrise the rest of the area. Still 74 degrees, though. We have a west breeze. That means we're transitioning from one air mass to the other here, so it's still pretty humid outside, all things considered. Temperature-wise, though, low 70s, upper 60s. Look to the south. There's still more instability, more humidity. This is slightly cooler, drier air, and passing showers behind it mean we're not going to have too much of a problem. Futurecast kind of takes us and puts us in a few showers later on this afternoon, but really, I think over the next few hours, I think 8, 9, 10 o'clock, lighter showers start to develop. Otherwise, things are much more quiet. Then we'll start to see maybe a few showers, like I said, that pass through later on this morning. But then after that, things get much more quiet. And we'll deal with another round of storms late Saturday into maybe Sunday. We're working the timing out, but just expect that we deal with a few trailing showers before things warm up for the weekend. Let's plan for rain on Sunday into Monday. But it's a timing on where the core of that rain is going to be. That's the main thing that's in question right now. But over the next few days, even today, all things considered, it does look like we'll dry out before things kind of moderate and return closer to normal. But really, a lack of severe weather is going to be the case throughout the weekend and beyond.